I don't have time for nonsense. What they say about me in the blogs, it don't matter what they say. God keeps blessing me. It don't matter what you say. You got to know who you are and whose you are. And that God of mine ain't gonna let nothing happen to me.
Quit worrying about the chatter, the negative comments. Those are all distractions. Doesn't matter how good you are, kind, upstanding, somebody's not going to like you. It happened with Jesus. It says in 1 Peter, even though he had never sinned, he did not retaliate when he was insulted. How much more peace you would have if you would start leaving your cases in the hands of God.
The mind is the battleground. The fight is in your mind. So I want to challenge you to waste no more effort wrestling with other people. Your destiny is not predicated on the decision of someone else. You wasted too much of your life trying to change other people's mind about you. It doesn't matter what they think about you. God is not going to bless you by their opinion. God is going to bless you by how you see yourself.
You don't have to try to pay people back, convince them to change their mind. Some people are never going to be for you. They don't want to see your point of view. Quit worrying about what they think. I'm not going to spend my life worried about what somebody's saying, upset because they don't like me. God, I know you're my defender. When they try to make you look bad, He'll turn it around and cause you to look good. If you're consumed with what other people think, I've got to convince them to believe in me, then you'll get distracted and miss your destiny. People can dislike you without a cause. It'd be one thing if they knew you and didn't like you, but they judge you from a distance. Are you going to get offended and try to straighten them out and get involved in a battle that you're not supposed to fight? One of the best things we can learn to do is ignore it. That's how you leave it in the hands of God. The higher you go, more people will come against you.
And so as more people love you, more people hate you. They both grow up together. The bigger your life gets, everything comes up at the same pace because it creates an opportunity for envy.
Everybody loved you until you got that promotion. What the best strategy is to get even? Be still.
The only way to avoid it is to stay down. If you lay dead, even the animals won't bite you. And you have to decide, are you so concerned about being bitten that you're willing to spend the rest of your life laying dead, or is there something pumping down inside of you that says, bite me or not, I'm getting up?
What people think about you and the possibilities for your dream is none of your business.
I'm going to do all I can do, even if it risks you hating me. I'm going for it.
God said in Jeremiah, I will defend you. Can you imagine having the creator of the universe defending you? You don't have to try to prove to people who you are. It's your case, but the battle is the Lord's. Can I tell you, He's never lost a case. Your job is not to change people's mind. Your job is to run your race. When you know who you are, you won't live in this proving mode, getting your value out of what they think. Them validating you is not going to move you towards your destiny. Your destiny is not contingent on them liking you. Anytime we're trying to prove something, the root cause is insecurity. It's very freeing when you understand you have nothing to prove. Be the best you that you can be. Who said you don't look good? Who said you needed to be taller, more creative? Don't believe those lies. Quit competing and run your race. You may impress people. Praise from people just feeds our ego. We should live to impress God. You have to get your value from who you are and not what you do. I wonder how many times we're trying to prove something and the person is not even paying attention. When we're trying to prove to people to feed our ego, That's a dead-end street. Who are you trying to impress? Come out from under that pressure. What people think about you doesn't determine your destiny. Don't live for people's applause. Live for God's applause. When you understand, if God is pleased with you, it doesn't really matter what other people think about you. They didn't breathe life into you. Why are you spending time and energy trying to impress that neighbor? They don't control your destiny. They can't stop what God has purposed for your life.
Anytime God answers your prayer, there are always opposing factors that make success not taste successful.
Everyone is not going to celebrate your success. All your friends won't be happy when you get that promotion, when you get engaged. The favor on your life will stir up the jealousy, the envy in certain people. You have to pass the test of overlooking insults, ignoring what people are saying. They wouldn't be talking if you weren't making a difference. Let God take care of those that are trying to make you look bad. You have to be okay with them not being okay with you. Your time is too valuable to worry about what people think about you. Don't look to people, look to God. You don't need their approval. You have Almighty God's approval.
See, you talk too much about your success. You need to shut it down. But because you announce everything to everybody, you further jeopardize the opportunity that the Lord is affording you.
You know who gets jealous when you succeed? Small-minded people. Instead of believing that what God did for you, He can do for them, they start criticizing. They think God's favor is limited. They don't realize what He's done for you, He can do for them. If you can't celebrate people that are ahead of you, that's going to limit how high God will take you. Keep dreaming, keep being good to people, and God will take care of the persecutors, the jealous people, the opposition. The blessing on your life is greater than any force that's trying to hold you back. When people don't accept you, don't take it personally. It's not about you. It's about the favor that God's put on you. With great favor comes great haters. When you see great blessing, soon a family member will get jealous. Stay on the high road. Don't pay attention to jealous, small-minded people.
You got to make it happen or it's not going to happen. You got to get up off your hind parts or nothing is going to happen in your life.
Just go follow your dream, man. Go make your life happen. Quit tripping because you don't have what a group of people told you need to be successful. Quit letting people tell you the route to success. When clearly God created you to be different. Quit tripping because you don't have what he got. You ain't finna be what he is. God made you different. You ain't got to be like everybody else.
I believe that Dr. Peel was right. Always strive to get on top in life because the bottom is overcrowded. I believe if you do what is easy, your life will be hard.
It's easy to fit in and do what everyone else is doing. But God did not create you to be common. Everyone at work may be complaining. That's common, but that's not you. People around you may have a small vision. That's common, but that's not you. You're a person of excellence. You do the right thing when no one is looking. That's the kind of people God rewards. People that don't lower their standards. He's looking for people that go against the grain. When you make this decision to not fit in, then you will see uncommon favor, uncommon breakthroughs, uncommon victories. Don't let society squeeze you into its mold. Don't let that thinking rub off on you. Stand out in the crowd. Don't sink down to their level. Set a new standard.